Satellites. Did you know that NASA has hundreds of these satellite balloons up in the air right now? Have you seen them? Google and many other companies have fleets of these balloons as well. Look up Project Loon. The fact that NASA and its subsidiaries hardly discuss these so-called satellites was a huge proof for me, because it evinces a deliberate effort to conceal the fact that space satellites don't exist.
You're saying NASA is just one big fat movie production, and that's why they have a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. That they're the largest buyer of helium in the world, and that's because all satellites are just giant party balloons?
Exactly. And dude, just think about it. You ever wonder why NASA needs that much helium, more than anyone else on the planet? They claim it's for pressurizing rockets or scientific equipment cooling. No, it's because satellites, the ones they tell you are floating in orbit, are actually high-altitude balloons, literally massive government-issued party balloons just chilling up there. And they need constant refills. You ever hear of Project Loon? That was Google's little experimental project, deploying internet satellites via balloons. They admitted it, straight up. And guess what? The project got shut down. But you really think they stopped using them? No shot. They just stopped telling you about it. And it gets crazier. Ever notice how sometimes random people find these satellites crashed in their backyard? And they're not metal space stations, they're just deflated giant balloons with some tech strapped to them. And you know what NASA says every time? Oops, must have been a weather balloon. They're always weather balloons. Every time. They don't even try to hide it anymore. And that's the thing, man. If NASA's whole operation is about helium and camera tricks, it starts looking way less like a space agency and way more like a billion-dollar movie studio. That's why they've got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Just like everyone else with a star, they're for entertainment purposes. Every live feed from space, CGI, green screens. It's all a show, a big helium-filled production.
Notice how there are no cables from here to here or here to here. The reason you will never see these cables connected is because look how far the distance is from 1 to 2 and 2 to 3, and the vast distance from 1 to 3. But Ryan, what about these cables here? Oh yeah, you mean the short distance right here? Over 99% of the world's internet traffic, including international phone calls and data transfers, rely on cables. Not satellites, cables. Now, pull up any map of sea cables and you will see that none of these touch. Because we live on a flat geocentric plane in Revelations 29, and they went up on the breadth of the earth. What is that? That is Strong's G4114. Breadth meaning plateaus, has a root word, breadth, suggesting great extent. Let's look up this root word plateaus. G4116. G4116 says plateaus spread out flat. You have been deceived.
Never know what's going to happen. This baby fell out of the sky and landed in our yard.